We are going to start a brand new game today. Brand new series, sort of. I use sort of, as we have actually played the demo before. Yeah, we played the free demo, which is available on Steam. If you want to check this out before purchasing, have a taste of it. Yes. We are playing Arcade Spirits. Yeah, the indie game, visual novel, something. I don't really know too much about it. I know the basicness to the game. Like I said, I played the demo, and yeah, I don't know the stories and all that, so it's gonna be the unknown. But yeah, let's get started. Turn up volume a bit. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Database system online. New profile detected. Analyzing. Space Invader. Oh, I guess I should click on the screen that I'm, working with. New profile. Lots of numbers. Economic bracket. Lower middle. Employment category. Bleak. Current emotional health. Rating low. Space Invader. Wow. That's, very accurate. Ideal candidate for premium level assistant. Proceed. Space Invader. Negative. Space Invader. Premium level assistant. Re-requested. Proceed. Space Invader. Negative. Space Invader. What was it going? Pretty please. Negative. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium service for profile. Blah blah blah. Space Invader. Justification. Hope. Space Invader. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Space Invader. Now compiling personal metadata. Space Invader. I'm gonna stop that. Space Invader. Okay, we are creating our character. We did this before. I was wondering if it would keep my demo profile and all that, but it didn't, which it's all right. Let's see. We are first name Acrylicbased. Acrylicbased. You know what? I'm my video game self is. Oh, there's the they. And a he and a she. My video game gender is pretty fluid. I can go either way. Let's go she. Let's go she. This is like those this is like a pit crew right now. I say my hair is blonde. No one else in the world agrees with me. I think my hair was formerly blonde. Oh. I don't get a lot, son. Me. It's a little less. Character creator. Hairstyle. Actually, I just got a haircut. Normally I'm like here. I was here with my quarantine hair, but now I'm kind of like this right now. Can I get different clothing? It's a hoodie. That's kind of cute. I'll go with the purple. I don't like my thing. Oh, eyes. We have creaky eyes. You can have like psychic eyes or evil psychic eyes. Evil eyes. Can't see it. It is too far away. We'll do some green. It goes with the purple. Are we good? We're good? I think we're good. We're good? Gooding is happening. Done editing. Name. Acrylicbased. Correct? Sure. That is correct. Premium level assistance for profile Acrylicbased has been activated for the sake of her hopes and dreams. I seem to be having some frame issues. I think my internet's being used up a lot right now. Ooh. Winners don't do drugs. That's been a while. Fiction Factory Games. Yay. That's cute. Yeah, there was a time in arcades where, or video games where brick wall was like the default background for some reason. It was like a big deal. I don't know why. Level 1, put your quarters up. Ooh. That would have been a good stream name. Can I just look and just see if I can make things run smoother? Oh. This just might be one of those streams where the frames drop. That's okay. That's okay, we'll make the best of it. It is the future year 2000XX. A dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Woe to the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. I don't know. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How's that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future year is 2000XX is pretty much what you expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, pro gamer celebs, internet trolls, personal assistant AI, cheese-flavored snack foods. Ooh, that's good. I'll have the snack foods. But even with such wonders as 2000XX holds to date, I've had no part in any of them. No cheese-flavored snacks for me. Sad. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe sales person, a lifeguard, and for the local community pool. That's fun. I don't care what era of human history you live in, kiddies. Peeing in pools is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this. Don't pee in the pool. As for the bustling metropolis of 24-hour neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Beep boop beep. That's pretty nice. I'm sorry. Look how high those ceilings are. That's pretty awesome. In that kitchen with lots of room for your dishes and food. A coffee maker, and a microwave and a non-microwave. Look, you got a cup. You got a purple blanket, maybe. It's all good. A penguin. It's all good. It's all good. Behold my quaint little apartment. Can't complain, really. It's paradise. In a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Also, my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave lying around. Don't leave your shirts lying around. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most in my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job?
Hey, Juniper? Juniper is the name of my dog. So that's pretty crazy. I guess this is my personal assistant.
Seriously?
Or, oh no, it's my roommate.
Seriously? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
Thank you for voice acting for me. I appreciate that. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Excuse me a second. We are going to... I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit. Maybe the sound volume. I'll keep the voice volume high so everyone can hear them. I think that's probably good, right? Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. I was messing with stuff. Just consider it like adjusting my brain. Juniper, not my dog, my roommate. A horrified looking woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend Juniper. Juniper's the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encouraged me whenever I lose a job, like, you know, today.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Yeah. Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Well, you should get a little upset. I mean, there's things to do. You could do secret underground pool time, right? Yeah. Oh, now I have to read this? Because you actually enjoyed that job more than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks. At the very least. I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold. That's a bit morbid. Poet. Sorry, let's read. I can read. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it? No, I mean, the community center literally fell apart, and the pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever. I'll just get another job. Any job will do, as long as we can make rent, right? Wrong. I saw how mopey and tired you were, coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least, when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of...
Aww.
What's that?
What was that? God... Is that a loony host? Thank you for the host. Oh. Yeah, Looney. Hope you're doing good. Great to see you. I already said that, but it's still great to see you. Also, look at Juniper's like little kitty cat things. That's pretty cool. Clothing, accessories, leggings. Autohost was killed by Twitch? Really? I didn't know that. I guess I should pay attention. It's good to know. Yeah, Twitch has been going through things. But, well, let's just hope for the best. We lost our job at the pool company, but we'll make it through even without Autohost. Let's see. Okay. What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that? Oh, interesting. I need to read Twitch's email that they sent about how they're dealing with things. I just kind of forgot about it. Anyways, what are you up to?
We both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right?
Aww. Sounds like we had a rough youth.
I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
Aww. I like our little star thing too. Oh. I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
No deflecting. This is about you. I'm gonna have to get used to that. There's, I guess, voice cues. Then there's also dialogue. Sneaky. My mind's made up. We're gonna find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than that lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's your dream? Well, I'm standing in front of my class to give a speech, and I forgot to put on my pants, and... No, your dream job. That is my dream job. Pantless speech maker. Look it up. The future. Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I never really given any serious thought.
I got it.
Oh, hey, I think I got just a thing to help you out. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly tapping an unlock code onto the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free too. My cousin introduced me to it. Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? I'm so negative. Sort of. It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun right. Anyways, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh? It is pretty good. Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe I can point you at some good jobs. One with less socks or urine. What is my sock job? I'll think about it. Okay. But don't think too long, right? In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying, I mean, it's more than she's has enough trouble in her own life without troubling herself for my life too. Isn't that how things go? You don't want to be a bother to be a bother, but that ends up being a bother. Both of us had it rough, up to and through the point where she left home to try and start a new life, a better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner all my life. Two of us against the dark, forces aligning against me. But that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled, no. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way or pyramid schemes or something. Gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys sold on the black market or something. Oh, aren't I a nice person? Still, no sense messing around with it now. Good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Get some sleep. Sleep's important. Right? Or you could just stare at your phone. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time morning light leaks in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Yay! Juniper had already left to catch the bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she'd left a note for me, pinned to the tiny fridge we shared. Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you. Aww. So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app, or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? Oh, I get choices. We have choices. Give the little weird little app a shot, or settle for whatever I can get. Well, yeah. Let's go for the app. Let's trust in our friend. I mean, this is a video game. We want to be exciting. Ooh, look at that. Look at that light. Very exciting. Figuring at the very least, her miracle app could possibly help me find a job. I loaded it up. Tap the icon and you gotta make that money. Make all the money.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of scary. Hello. That's. Huh? Okay, see, that's what I mean. Anyone else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of their phone. Me, I went, huh. Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so, you know, not actually magical realism here. Very normal and distant future of 2000XX. Yeah. Sure, that's normal phone shenanigans.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach.
Yay, Iris. Hey, Iris.
This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums.
Ooh, pizza yums.
Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime?
Wow. Okay. Okay. Can't you have pizza anytime? Have I been living a lie?
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
Oh yeah.
Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts.
Pizza facts. I want some junk mail. I want to get pizza coupons and pizza bagels. Yeah.
I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. Must have been 2020. Well, I guess that would technically be the future when this game was released. What was it? 2017? I don't know. Usually 2000XX is whenever Mega Man is happening or Dracula's coming back to life. Or Contra is happening too. Let's see. Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie? Well, I suppose in the modern parlance, A massively interconnected database searching virtual assistant could be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with that is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. It's a very honest app. I glance up from my phone at the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewed about my apartment. Oh my god, this is very... I feel this game is in my mind. Motivation is something I have a ton of, honest.
Hooray!
That's super! I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. Why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone can already... Sorry, my phone already had a voice-activated assistant AI. I can just say, hey phone, search the web for job listings. And it worked just as well. But I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program, with more heart. I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding you the perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wonderless, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Oh my gosh. Between you and me, they really, really wanted an acronym that matched my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Oh, too bad. Would you like to know more? Honestly, this reminds me of like Google phones. They listen to you. I think you you have to kind of like order them to be silent so they're not actually like trying to figure you out. Fortunately, I don't have a Google phone. Would you like to know more? Yeah, this stream not sponsored by Google phones anymore. Skipping the tutorial. No, let's do the sales pitch. Every time you think about saying something, I can tag it with an identity. That way you can be the sort of person you want to be. The system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life. I do this by analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. I can spot 5 different identity identifiers in your responses to people. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and basically. Okay. Sounds to me like your programmers also wanted a bunch of things that ended in Y. That's correct. My branding game is on point. I'm gonna hydrate. Voicing is hard work. Requires water. Okay. Quirky responds. Responds use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just a thing for picking up someone's spirits, but a badly timed joke may not win out the room. Yeah, I get that. Steady. Responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop to think before speaking, you're on steady grounds, but that might not take someone's feelings into account. Oh. Finally, responses are compassionate and empathetic and gentle in nature. They're careful with feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. This is making me think of Magic, like Magic the Gathering. Ragnarok! Hey, Ragnarok! Howdy, howdy! Welcome, welcome! You're doing well. Give me a second. I hope you're doing really good. Great to see ya. We are playing Arcade Spirits. We played the demo of it last year, I think. Played it at some point. But yeah. Now we're playing the full-on game. We are learning about the game. And that's about it. Sorry, I'm doing some behind-the-scenes shenanigans. It's a little hard with my computer. The computer is willing, but it's not very powerful. Come on, computer. Come on. There we go. Happy September, Ragnarok. You have a good lurk, and yeah, enjoy your sub. I know you've been a follower for quite a bit. You've always been a good bean in the streams, and all the streams I see you in. So yeah, enjoy your sub. And yeah, have a good lurk, and it's great to see ya. Let's see where we are. We're at Gutsy. Gutsy responses. Go with the gut. Go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means you're being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Hey, Nightbot, how are you? How do you feel with this AI? Lastly, you can always take a basically option. It's a balanced and neutral response, safely moving conversation along while learning more and digging in deeper. I hear this. Over time, I'll build up a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll get predominantly quirkier, genuine, steady, a mix of both. Who knows? It's up to you. So, what you're saying is I should try to crack jokes or be super gutsy or... Oh, and never speak basically? I mean, being basic bad, right? It sounds bad.
Nope.
Heck no. They're all useful in the right context. There are no bad choices. Consider what you could say and go with what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Yeah, don't do it. Sure, you could go gamify your personality, but it's more fun to let it happen naturally, you know? Just be you. Yeah, this is what I try to do in games and other things is I try not to meta myself, like anticipate something based on the game. It can be tricky sometimes. Now, let's see my patent pending... my tongue twisting. My patent pending identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes? Hi, jokes. I'm dad. I don't tell non-jokes, sorry. What's a dad joke? Yeah, I dad joke all the time. Hi, jokes. I'm dad. Seriously? Seriously. Hey, never said I was good at dad jokes. Just that I could go for them. I don't call them dad jokes. I generally call them bad jokes. So now that you've seen the identity indicators in action, you want to see indicators like that so you can make an informed decision? If not, I can hide the indicators. Give it a surprise. That way, it doesn't influence your decision making. It's up to you. Let's use get any indicators right now. I don't know if I can turn it on or off. Okay, your indicators. You'll see the indicators in all their glorious color. What if I'm colorblind? That's why they're also uniquely shaped icons. Don't worry, I got your back. Anyways, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity identifiers. That's a lot to say. In fact, let me show you now.
Good work.
Ooh, there we are. Hey, we got a level, we got a score. Well, you look at that, such strong personality. You asked me a single question. Off to a great start, I'd say. And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality? Hey, I said you shouldn't, but I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyway, studies show that achievements, or chivos as the kids say, encourage app engagement. Okay, well, what's with the empty space on the left? Oh, I also track vocal responses from people you meet. Once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how well you're getting along with them over there. Relationship scores, wonderful. So, will you also tell me what the correct responses are to avoid making enemies? Or do I need to go find a walkthrough for the vast game you're making me, making of my daily life? Really? I forgot that I misspelled my name. You're looking at me the wrong way, Acrylic. Generally, people won't get super annoyed at you unless you're deliberately and repeatedly provoke them. And it'll be obvious when you're doing that. I promise you that if you bungle a few social encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed. Just relax and have fun. This is basically like, don't game walk through this. You can access your scorecard at any time you like with the Q key, or click on the score in the upper right corner of your screen. And that's everything. Ta-da! Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? Oh yeah. Huh. I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that?
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
Okay. You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Oh my gosh, am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost. That's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit, your hopes and dreams, your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
I wonder if that was the dad joke coming through. Like if I answered that differently, I would have responded differently. Romance? Seriously? Serious? Often you can find your soulmates and your dream job in the same place. But if you'd rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating. Well, that's a recipe for disaster, and hitting on coworkers right from day one can be kind of awkward and creepy. Don't do that. Or am I looking for love and ready to start right out of the gate? Never get a second chance to make the first impression. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Oh my gosh. Sure, I'm open to new possibilities. If I meet anyone nice. Romance with flirty first impressions. Let's stay focused. I'll play it cool on day one at least. Romance without flirty first impressions. No, I'm not interested in romance, Iris. Oh. I kind of... Well, I mean, we're gonna do some romance, because, you know... We want love, too. How much love do we want? Let's go normal at least, yo. Let's not get HR on us right away. Right now, I'd rather focus on finding a career. Any sweet lovin's can come later if I feel like it. That's fine. I'm sure as you get to know people better, romance will eventually bloom. Or not. It's up to you, really. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds. Personal information metadata. This is where your credit card gets stolen, you know that. Haha, I knew it. This is some kind of scam. I'm gonna wake up in a bathtub of ice, missing a kidney. Sure. I can help you register as an organ donor.
Bad command or file name?
Oh, you were being sarcastic. Sorry. Haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax. I won't share your information with any third party. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation. Here, just like the 17 self-help books on the shelf, still 18th time's charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Analyzing. Please enjoy this recorded music. You already said that. Uh-huh. So, do I just stand here? I mean, you're talking to your phone. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview 30 minutes from now. Oh my gosh. My first day of unemployment. I want to just hang out and watch TV. And maybe sleep on the couch. But nope, I have to get a job. Please put on some nice clothes. Nicer than those, please. I don't think that's too much to ask. Wait. For your interview, silly, you want to look your best. But we just how? Okay. How did you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now, gotta move on, tut. You need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus. And that's 9 minutes away. Oh my gosh. That's not gonna happen. Well, this is happening. I do have a chance to get off this runaway train. Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could. I kind of really want to see what I do doing normally, but we'll play along. Get dressed for Iris's job interview. I mean, getting a job interview in like 20 seconds, that's pretty impressive. I mean, unless they're going to rob me. Of course, I mean, they wouldn't rob you if you were unemployed, right? I don't know. A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there, rather than hop a bus to meet up with what very likely men with sharp knives and taste for kidneys. I mean, it's not only kidneys, you can get other stuff too. But me, I was already getting dressed before she finished that sentence. Not that I believed the silly app claims that serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe shop job at best. But well, it'll be worth a laugh at the very least. Choose to trust in science. What is my dream anyway? What the hell, let's do this. Like I said, go with the flow. Let's be rash. Let's just go for it. Universe right. Need to get my life in gear. So what's the harm in driving into something this wacky? Okay, there could be a lot of harm, granted, but the alternative is to mope around in the apartment for weeks, and then go get a job anyway. So I thought, screw it. I'm on this runaway train. Let's see how far this goes. Yeah. That's the way to do it. As I came to realize weeks later, turns out that it was the best impulse decision I had ever made. Ooh. Ooh. The bus drops me off, oddly enough, not very far from Juniper's office building. Although my destination isn't nearly as upscale as that. This plaza is so cute. Loans, boring clothing store, ooh. Offices for rent, barber, ooh. Whole story, ooh. Bookstore, bookstore. This is, well, is a strip mall with a very futuristic 2000 XX car. Strip malls are a relic of 19XX, places where random assortments of little businesses jam as many of themselves in as tight of a space as possible. We call this plazas in my neck of the woods. For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore called Whole Story, an arcade, a fast food joint, and a boarded up health spa once called Late Scent Enemas, which sounds, lattes and enemas. Ooh.
Hey, listen.
What'd you think? I think that's two things no human being should ever combine. No, I mean, about your future place of work. I'm desperately hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of these businesses exactly am I working at? I don't know anything about oral hygiene or old books. I'd rather not be a fry cook. Ooh, there's like a subway up there. The one in the middle, silly. What? Behind the arcade? It is the arcade. Huh. Trust me on this. I referenced and cross-referenced and cross-referenced your personality, details, personal history, the social media connections. This is your dream job. My dream job, really?
99.97%.
Wow. Don't tell me the odds. Actually, that wasn't the odds. That was the percentage. I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are a big business in the entertainment sector. Pro gamers are celebs. 5-star arcades are social hotspots. It's always been popular with the mainstream. But, well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everyone who opens one, hoping to be the next Iron Chef, dozens more shut down in failure. Arcade competition's fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold and sure, those who make it can secure fame and fortune, but those who don't, well, no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. Video games weren't always this popular though. I read an interesting article about it once. Back in the year 1908X, we narrowly avoided a serious industry crash. which would have left video games as a kid's toy fad, like hula hoops, no mainstream acceptance. For instance, one of the factors could have been a terrible game based on a kid's movie about a cute little alien visitor who wanted to phone home. If this game was complete poop butt, like poop from a butt, and massively overproduced, it ruined video games for years. Oh. Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed and the game was delayed until it could be developed properly. And the crash was averted. The crisis only exists in theory now. I'm gonna say something. The Atari, like, ET for the Atari, I don't think it's terrible. I know, such language. One day we're gonna play Atari or play ET on stream, and we're gonna love it. It's gonna be the best game ever. And yeah, I do apologize for the language, the poop and the butts. I should have put a mature warning on the stream, but you know, I live loosely. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like for people in the darkest timeline where everything went wrong. Are gamers considered nerds and outcasts? Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? The mind boggles. But make no mistake, popular as they are, the arcade industry is dodgy. Risky prospects for a job. Plenty make a run at it, only to come up short. Ooh. Considering Iris was tasked with getting me a job I enjoy and could keep for more than a few months, this left me a bit confused. Iris, this isn't me saying no. This is an interesting prospect, but I mean, are you sure about this? You said you're like 99% sure.
99.97%.
Oh, yes. Won't this be like my lifeguard job, though? Satisfying but short-lived. The arcade doesn't look like a 5-star. It's no Deco's Palace, that's for sure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot in an arcade in 15 years. Huh. I remember really enjoying arcades when I was a kid. I wonder why I stopped going to them. Iris interrupts that thought, eager to show off her homework.
My sources say yes.
Trust me. When I said I was 99.97% sure, I meant it. That's not some arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is dead serious. My coders made me to be warm, personal front of a database array with the current laser targeted on getting you exactly what you need right here, right now. And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job, what makes you think that's gonna happen? Yeah, don't judge a place by the plaza. Because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. We've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle. Just things rarely work out. You always have to be ready for the worst. That's why I take things in stride these days. Does that mean you shouldn't even try? I opened my mouth to protest, but then close it. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, not like she was wrong. I still had to try. I mean, what the hell? Why not? Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself when I walked out the door this morning, wasn't it? No matter how risky, I owed it to myself to jump in with both feet. And then when it all came crashing down, well, I'd recover. Before I'd recover again. Meanwhile, May as well take the opportunity in front of me. Yeah, I mean, you have a job interview in like so many minutes. So I opted to push through the door and see what waited for me on the other side. The whole story. Yeah, I would want to go to the bookstore. The whole story seems to be the place to be. Well, this is kind of cool. The air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze. Albeit one smelling of copper and corn crisps. Ooh. As it's early in the morning on a weekday, it's not too packed with gamers. Although, it's so packed with games, I'd probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. At once, I'm struck by something odd. Uh-oh. I actually recognize most of these games. Neat. Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here, from the looks at it. Like, really old. Although, I don't recognize that game with the stage lights and things. Maybe it's karaoke, or dancing, or a Japanese import?
My sources say yes.
Checking. That would be Showtime Stage, a collaboration of Nihana Heavy Industry Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It won a lot of awards. Huh. Recognize most of these. Whoa, is that seriously Mr. Mopey's Magic Maze? But the one in the middle with the split screen is new to me. Ooh. It looks like a fighting game. Fist of Discomfort, a hybrid real-time strategy and brawler beat-em-up. It's actually not that new. It's been a sample of esports scenes for the last 8 years. Ooh, pinball. We got some pinball up here. Ooh, DDR. DDR is good too. 2 genres? I was utterly lousy at last time I checked. And over here is an old lady. Got a little Pac-Man earring. And cherries. Claw machine. The change machine. I always win at that. It's an old lady. Sorry, ma'am. I was just talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences. Thankfully, I don't think she even registered me calling her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind a ticket prize redemption desk, and offers a wrinkly smile.
Well, hello there. Always nice to meet someone new in the Funplex.
Ooh, Funplex. The what?
Francine's Arcade Funplex. Didn't you see the sign out front, dear?
Say you did.
Well, I chose to knock off the first 2 words when they got knocked off the building during the storm of 1980. Now it's just the Funplex, I suppose. So, how can I help you, dear?
Ooh. A Funplex? Is that where you suplex a clown? That sounds very mean. A genie in my phone set up a job interview for me. You've been in business for XX years. Let's be star. Be nice. A magical space fairy or something that lives in my phone told me to come here to find my dream job.
Hello!
Hello. I'm a magical space fairy, apparently. I have expected her to send me packing. Pretty impulsive for me to just talk about Iris like that, but she took it in stride.
My, oh my.
Oh, hello, my. What they can do with technology these days. I really do marvel at what the things young people have in 2000XX. Although, I'd simply love to take a sledgehammer to those blasted video game consoles that eat at my bottom line. You said, with such a kind-hearted and warm smile. Yeah, take that, PlayStations and Xboxes.
Please call me Francine. As in Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it?
Her name is the same name as the place. I think that's a coincidence.
Actually, thinking about it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear departed husband.
Aw. Sad.
Sadly, he died peacefully in bed some years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, don't be. He died doing what he loved. Having intensely physical relations with me.
Oh. Oh, well. This interview is going somewhere. That's information I needed to know, yes? And you are? Acrylicbased, ma'am? Very well. Shall we retire to the office to conduct your interview? I carry on out here, but it's rather noisy, isn't it? Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyway? Oh, eventually you just sort of learn how to filter it out. All the beeps and the boops. It can take weeks or become accumulated. Climinate. I said right first. I found out. But in the end, I'm done. Oh. She quirks an eyebrow. Well, now, that's faster than the others. Not bad. So, shall we see what you're made of, huh? This way, please. Ooh, soda machine. Yeah, Penguin, you can do it. Penguin there, baby. Yeah, you gotta filter out the beeps and the boops. Ooh, look at these TVs. Those are swell. And soda. Got soda. Got someone's lunch, maybe. We got fun stuff going on. Francine leads me down a back hallway past the public restrooms and into a door marked employees only, but I'm not an employee yet. Oh no. Takes all my restraint not to point out extraneous apostrophe. Oh. Welcome to our little backstage oasis. Oh, sorry, I forgot your voice. I'd suggest we do this in Gavin's office, but it's a bit too untidy. I don't blame the boy. He's been so overworked lately. Please have a seat, and we'll begin. As quirky as this place is, and its owner may be, at least I'm confident that I can nail the interview portion of the proceedings. Really? I've interviewed for dozens of jobs and held down 3. I know all the standard questions. What are your greatest strengths? What do you see as your weaknesses? Once I even had to describe how to assemble a Lego set to provide my communication skills. Okay. Considering I ended up washing dishes, I'm not sure why, but point is, I'm confident, prepared, ready. Well, you know, putting on Legos is kind of like loading a dishwasher. You get all the pieces in the right spot. Yeah. Anyways, he's ready.
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Oh, that's a good question. What?
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Do I answer the dinosaur I want to be, or do I answer the dinosaur I think I'd be? Okay, maybe this wouldn't be a typical job interview after all. No problem. Go with the flow. Let's do this. T-Rex, no doubt about it. I don't know. Brontosaurus, big dudes, enjoy salads. Pterodactyl, soaring through the sky. Where's my Stegosaurus? I'd be a Stegosaurus. I don't know. I don't want to be a T-Rex. All like, rah, bite, bite, bite. Yeah, let's go with Brontosaurus. I don't really love salad that much, but that sounds cool. I always like the Brontosaurus. If you're gonna go dino, go big or go home. I'm not really a brutal meat eater. Indeed. And nothing says self-starter, go-getter like looking for a dynamic job position quite like a 16-ton slow-moving lump of meat. Alright. Maybe I should have gone with raptor. Everyone likes raptors.
What's your favorite snack?
Ooh. Snacks? This was my favorite food question. I'd have this down easy. It's tacos. Always tacos. But snacks, huh?
When you have pizza on a bagel,
Pizza bagels. They pizza bagels. When you're pizza on a bagel, you can have a shoe. Come on, dear. I don't have all day. After giving it a good thought, well, how could I forget my favorite snack? Tacos. Tasty apple with almond butter. No, that's not good. Whatever munchies lurk in the depths of the vending machine. Ooh, kind of like that. I kind of like going for odd vending machine things. I honestly don't really care for tacos that much. I'm a burrito person. I'm not picky really. Whatever calls to me most, what I choose, whether it's flaming hot Cheetos or gummy bears. Very interesting. So you go with the flow, a team player. It's kind of my thing. You know what they say, you are what you eat. Next question. Nothing I prepared has helped me plan for this odd interview. Brace myself for this one.
What assets can you bring to the team during the inevitable zombie apocalypse?
Ooh. That's an important question that everyone should be prepared about. Not just for job interviews, but for daily life. What assets can I bring during the inevitable zombie apocalypse? Is this interview for real? Or is this a dream? As I look into Francine's deadpan expression, I know she's 130% serious. Engineer, I can make stuff. Honestly, I'd probably be eaten on day one. You know, maybe you could become the zombie. Don't be the problem, be the solution. Medical. Hey, no lawyers left to sue for malpractice. Let's do that. Medical, definitely. In a world without lawyers, I'm sure I could do a reasonable job. But seriously, I did have to take first aid class when I worked at my previous job and CPR lessons. That's a great point. Doctors and nurses will all be exposed to all sorts of assorted patient zeros and will be the first ones eaten. People with any medical knowledge will be high in demand and could be the difference between your party living and dying slowly and painfully. One more thing.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Question is so simple, and it's almost actually relevant to a career planning that it takes me off guard. I think she means like in the universe, but you know. I told you, the magical space fairy in my phone sent me here to find a job.
You're seeking a job, true? But that doesn't really answer my question, does it?
That's true.
No doubt. You think my interview questions are a bit silly, but I like to think of the Funplex as more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most folks my age opening arcades at that time saw it as just another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw it as something else. Something more than a way to make a large pile of quarters. And I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more too.
Interesting.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the Funplex.
Ooh.
Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. And he didn't last long. So I ask you again, why are you here?
This is very dramatic. To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than why not? Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself. But that wouldn't cut it here. I needed to actually think this through. It's a funplex. A plex of fun. I like fun. To be honest, I don't know yet. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much lately. If I don't take risks, I'll be stuck. Confused silence. Let's go for love. I'm looking for hope. Understand that I'm not whining or looking for pity, but my life has been a complete mess for over a decade. In and out of jobs, taking what I can get, settling, compromising. I gave up on hoping for something better a long time ago, but, well, the people in my life who are close to me keep encouraging me to try and chase my dreams. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for the answer to your question. But I won't be daydreaming all the time, I promise. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. That takes a lot of focus. I'll be just as attentive in helping your, funplex. That perks her attention. Oh my, a rather serious occupation that. And unusual steps for such troubling waters to land of make-believe. You enjoy this role as lifeguard, I take it? Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work. Which makes Francine smile in turn. I can't say I can offer you a role with such high stakes, but you'd be surprised at the many ways one can save a life, even here. Very well, I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work. Wow, that was quick. I breathed easier at that. Probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, to be sure, and yet it felt appropriate. Like, it was about far more than just filling a slot on a payroll. Francine leads me to the arcade floor to introduce me to my duties. Duties. Anyways. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to ask exactly what my duties, this mystery job I accepted, really involved. That's true. I mean, you get the job right away, though. That's pretty impressive. Francine gestures to me. Seat she was occupying previously. Stool behind the prize desk.
Oh, how marvelous.
Welcome to your new position, Acryli. Sitting here, you mean? Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. I glance over the wide range of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Well, for prizes at any rate. It's such a relief. I'd really been stretched myself thin lately, trying to fill in this since the position was vacated. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting? Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those 500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat.
Oh,
Poor dear.
shame.
He just wasn't cut out for this line of work. Grandson or no, I've no patience for such nonsense. I'm sorry. Last person to work this desk was your grandson? Anyways, Gavin should be here soon. He'll handle paperwork and all the administrative nonsense. Now, if you don't mind, all this talking's tired me out some. I'll be in the back office if you need me. Goodbye. There we are. It's funny, I guess Dave & Buster's type arcades with the whole prize thing seems to be a normal thing now. But, growing up with arcades, they were just arcades. They were just machines. Maybe pool tables, maybe sleazy people in the back. But, bright and colorful. We got a job. We are redeeming tickets, giving people lovely little plush animals. Yeah, she's very fast. She uses a speed code. I adjusted my seat on the semi-comfortable stool. Leaning against the desk, beneath me, a wide range of cheap junk awaited my attention. I could have lost hope then and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. I'd be helping kids obtain toys that would become nostalgic memories for years to come. Yeah, right? Yeah, we're heroes. We're like Spider-Man. Any minute now. Look at that. There's like a thing down there. Is that a penguin, or is that like a killer whale? Orca. I mean, it's the middle of the day on a weekday. I crave the sweet embrace of death. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now and nobody's walked up to attain a novelty Funplex shot glass or a colored pencil set or a light up yo-yo. Ooh. Lunchtime's approaching, and so far the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Sucks. We got a new person. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of those 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Or maybe not. Nope. He just walked right by me, his head buried in reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on a break or an unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact, he's a snappy dresser. Seems like a cool dude. Oh, seems pretty stuck out. Let's start positive. Seems like a cool dude. Most guys I know were content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even in an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. What? I mean, it looks like he works here. In fact, that rather pointed look he's offered me at doubling back is rather linoleum knifey too. Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? His name is Cool Dude. Where's Francine? I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Acryli. I am Francine. I had some work done. I'm the new hire. Not that anybody wants prizes. Let's be pleasant. Nice to meet you. I'm Acryli. Hello, I'm Acrylicbased. Your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you. He relaxes somewhat. And hearing that, somewhat.
Good to hear.
It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got so for... Oh my god, there's so many words and it's so late. Octogenarian and loves working the floor. But sitting here all day, handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. So, she explained your job to you? Gave you the papers to sign? She said Gavin would handle that stuff? With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper.
Hey, Gavin. How's it going?
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business, rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Hey, Gavin. Right. So, you've no doubt guessed. You'll be exchanging tickets for prizes. That's the least part of your job. There's more to it than that? You're the floor attendant. You attend the floor. What? The carpets?
Seriously?
The floor, the arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around, putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later, but we need two. One to roam and one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure this whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered. Not to say that you're alone out here. I'm in your corner at least. Things go south. You tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. Phone numbers listed at the bottom. You ever worked high pressure customer service jobs before? Shoe sales? Smelly socks? You have no idea. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi in that order. Who and who? Oh, you'll meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy retirement in peace. Understood? Relax, I got this. Stress feeds me, makes me strong. This isn't my first pony ride. You can rely on me. But 911 for huge emergencies? That's silly. Let's go logical. He seems logical. It's not my first explosive ordnance test. I've worked retail and food service. I've worked as a lifeguard at a pool. Managing stress in difficult situations, even life or death ones, is something I've got experience in. You can rely on me. Yeah, Gavin approves. I mean, I guess depending on how our lifeguard, job went. I mean, if kids were constantly dying or drowning or nearly drowning, I guess we'd be busy, but I don't know. Most lifeguards, hopefully, don't really have to work that much. Hopefully. Gavin nods approvingly.
Indeed.
Excuse me. Phone is making noises. Good. I'd like to hear that. You can handle yourself and exercise good judgment. You're last a hell of a lot longer than the last guy who sat there.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly.
Swimmingly. Because
I
as a
have
lifeguard.
enough problems keeping this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
Afloat. See? More swimming words. We got this. Magical arc of what now? Gavin sighs again. A stress release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat afterwards.
I take it Francine told you her theory. That this is more than just a job. More than just an arcade.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, then that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another.
Alright.
Me, I love chaos. I love wrangling chaos specifically. The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can also find happiness in their lives.
Oh.
Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by hard reality. My job is to see to it that never happens.
He's so very serious.
That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business. So, you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me. Last guy to sit there burned out hard. Now, can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits?
That question? Still trying to figure out my why. Why so aggressive? I just got started here. No problem at all. I'm a model employee. I don't know. Let's go normal. You don't have any issues with me. I'm a solid worker.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I suppose that's a good starting point. We can build from there. Anyways, I need to go prepare your paperwork. Technically, you shouldn't be working until I've crossed the I's and dotted the T's, but since I'm already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around. That would be accurate. If you're willing to fudge things a bit and work today anyway, it'd help us out a lot. Now, if you don't mind, Naomi likely could use a hand in a workshop. Good opportunity to introduce yourself as well. Got it. Wait. Someone else is here? I haven't seen anyone yet. Yeah, that sounds like Naomi. Her workshop's through that door. The one next to the UFO catcher. The crane grain. Use layman's terms. I'm satisfied for now. Gavin heads in the back, presumably to the office to go crunch some numbers. Francine's really taking a nap back there. I hope he's going to crunch quietly. My first coworker ended up being slightly less cool of a guy than I thought he'd be, but he's not a jerk, definitely. Get where he's coming from. He's got good managementness to him. Plus, I've known really blunt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. Figure I can give this guy an honest chance. Anyways, I should go meet my next coworker, this Naomi that he mentioned. Although, I could swear Francine and I were the only ones here until now. A double door, also marked employees only, also with an apostrophe, leads from the arcade floor to what feels like industrial area of sorts. I turn the handle and step inside. Ooh, love that monitor. In a little room tucked away between the back office and the Funplex front, find what is very likely this Naomi, spoken only of in myth and legend, and very dramatic. There's a penguin. Girl about my age, but certainly not my height, is tinkering away on what looks like an old tube style monitor. Huh, didn't realize they had so many circuits. She doesn't notice me when I come in. Too busy soldering a capacitor into place. The lingering smell of melting metal fills the air. A poorly ventilated workshop. Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. For lack of a better way to interrupt her. I was worried no matter what I did, she might, I don't know, burn her fingers or jump so high that she hit the ceiling or something. Fortunately, the shock is not quite as intense. Oh. Hello?
Hey, you know this room is for employees only.
Yeah, I'm an employee. Said with no apostrophe.
Are you lost? Do you need something?
I'm Acrylicbased and the new floor attendant starting today.
Oh! Hi. I didn't realize Francine already found someone. I guess I forgot to check my text. Whoops.
Aww. She spares a glance at her phone on a nearby workbench. There's a huge stack of green notifications messages lying in wait. One thought comes to mind on actually seeing her. No wonder I didn't notice her until now. She was totally focused on tasks at hand. I always assumed retro arcade nerds were fat middle-aged guys. That's rude. Let's go with the first one. This room was at the heart of the building, but totally isolated. With the heavy doors closed behind me, I can barely hear the arcade. Considering how completely and utterly dedicated she was to that monitor, or not even noticing me, I guess that's also why. But what I first noticed is her smile. Aww. Even when squinting to see the tiny components on that circuit board, even when laser focused, she was smiling happily.
Anyway, I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Funplex's techie. Hi! Pleased to meet you. I was expecting Gavin, though. He usually checks up on me about now.
He's busy doing strange things with numbers.
Ugh, yeah, that sounds like Gavin. I take it he sent you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with this monitor. It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping it after what happened last time.
And it was that monitor that looks pretty heavy. Oh, I guess it's not that monitor. That's just a random monitor. But yeah, old style monitors are pretty weighty. Really? What happened last time?
Oh, well, I dropped it.
Oh, whoops. Oh, right. She helps me lift the large cathode, oh my gosh, ray tube, slotting the heavy metal framework into place within the exposed guts of nearby arcade cabinets. I should put like a warning on streams that I do not pronounce words always. Once done, she starts hooking wires back up to other wires. There's a surprising number of green circuit boards in the largely hollow wooden shell. This is the first time I've seen the inside of one of these things. It's weird. Lots of empty space, a couple large slabs of circuits, and that beefy monitor. Why is it so empty? Maybe you could fill it with nacho dip. This is my first time seeing the guts of a game. Let's do logic. Why is it so empty in there? Seems inefficient. Couldn't you pack more games into the arcade if it was more compact? Not really. It's more about the footprint on the floor than the vertical height. Naomi keeps working, using a pocket multimeter to check various connections as she speaks.
Let me explain.
I mean, compare American and Japanese cabinets. Ours are designed for standing players, so they have to be upright. Even that means an empty base. Japanese candy cabs are shorter, so you can play sitting down, but I prefer American styles. Ours have more room for art. She closes up the rear access panel, closing it with one of the many keys on the key ring at her side. Then steps back to admire her handiwork. There's a genuine joy in that smile, not just at a job well done, but at looking at the whole thing. It's like a fine sculpture.
So beautiful.
Oh, I love the classic Midway style. Look at those sharp angles, the side art decal, the bold font on the marquee, the bezel artwork. Yeah, arcade cabinets have really good artwork. That's what on the what? And the what artwork? With a sigh, Naomi points out the key features to me. Strip across the top with the game title, that's the marquee. The artwork that wraps around the monitor, that's the bezel. I mean, you see it too, right? How beautiful and cohesive it all is, working in harmony to give the game its own unique feel, its own experience. As for me, well, bunch of weird looking boxes in a row looks ugly. I agree, it's beautiful in its own way. You're a resident game historian then? I think we'll do the love thing. I like good game art. Also like arcade cabinets didn't have a lot of outside commercial appeal like, you know, consoles now. So you sometimes got unique art styles too. Like look at the Mario cabinets from pre-Super Mario days. I agree, it's beautiful in its own way. The way she stares lovingly at this, well, honestly, this box of wood and circuits and vacuum tubes and stuff, I think I understand. It was made to be one whole thing, the art, the style, and of course the game itself. All of it is part of the same experience. Everything about this game is the game. If you run it in an emulator or on a game console instead, it's made lesser. Yeah, I guess I can see it. It's beautiful in its own way. Oh, good. Naomi lights up with joy, like a pinball machine, all twinkly and shiny.
Woohoo!
Finally, so few people really understand the beauty of a classic arcade game. Having someone I can talk to about this stuff is going to be great. Especially with that jerk Gavin running the numbers. Gavin? What's wrong with Gavin?
I don't know.
Okay, well, don't get me wrong. I can get along with him generally, but his whole attitude is just, oh,
Ugh.
all he really cares about is money. He keeps the arcade running, yeah, but I just know if he had his way, he'd gut this whole place. If anyone's gonna ruin Funplex, it's him. Mark my word. It's inevitable. Ooh, we got some workplace drama on our first day. You generally don't inflict that onto your new employees. You don't want to scare them away. You want to have an illusion of a working wonderland. That doesn't sound right. He seemed easy enough to get along with. And what's more, Gavin gave me this whole speech about protecting their dreams. This looks like a pretty sore point here. Long-standing argument that the new gal really shouldn't get involved with. And yet, I'm involved, aren't I? I have to work with both Naomi and Gavin. So I'm not sure how to prod at it. But I kind of want to know too. Don't rock the boat. Clear the air and find out more. Let's let her keep talking. I just got some mad thing about what evil money-minded schemes he's probably cooking up. Yeah, save arguments for day 3.
No.
No. Not gonna get worked up. Besides, it's not right of me to dump all the workplace gossip right on the head of a newbie. There we go. You seem like a good person, and you love arcade games like I do. Right. Let's get back to work, shall we? Now for the less fun part. You seem a strong, strapping kind of gal. Well, a strong gal at least. Well, you're a gal. That's enough. I'm semi-insulted then. Okay, let's get to it. Right. A little to the left now. My left. You're right. Careful. Now forward. Right. Correct. I mean, not to the right. Keep coming. Keep it coming. And there. Careful. Tip it into place. Victory. We did it. We saved the day. Hey, we have points. Look, we have points in the corner. Look at that. I gently ease the rolling dolly forward. Giant wooden blocks slotting into place along its neighbors. Aw. Two-wheel dolly makes it easier, but hardly easy, especially with Naomi fretting over her baby getting scratched or worse, falling over. But with the work done, all smiles again. No extra lives? Maybe we'll get extra lives after, 50,000 points or something. 10,000 points. That seems like a good life getting. Okay. Glad to be done with that one. I swear, I've been working on that monster for ages. Those tubes are finicky as heck. And I'm still not totally satisfied with the flyback. But thanks for helping me out, Acryli. I think you're gonna do just great here. Happy to blah, blah, blah. Apparently I'm turning into a zombie. Oh no. This is turning into a zombie game. Oh right. Stomach growling. Food required, except I wasn't expecting to actually be working today. I forgot to pack a lunch.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Ooh. Now that I'm just talking here. But if you had a pizza on a bagel, gosh. So I guess if I didn't apply for that app, it wouldn't be bugging me all the time. I wonder. Hey, so any good restaurants in walking distance? I think that bookstore next door sells donuts and stuff, but no, not really, unfortunately. I mean, there's cheapo Wub Sub sandwich place, but even if that stuff is super tasty, you don't want to go there. You need to eat healthy. Oh, wow. Take that, Wub Sub. Hey, I know. Wait right here. And she's off, scurrying back to her hidey hole. And she's back, scurrying from her hidey hole. Lunchtime, here you go. She presses a boxed lunch into my hand. What? It's a bento box. Learned how to make them from my mom, who learned from her mom back when they lived in Japan. Rice and pickle. All sorts of good, healthy things. Wait, you give me your lunch? Sure, why not? And yet, when I first walked in as a stranger, she looked super uncomfortable with me. That escalated quickly. What do you have for lunch then? Oh, I could get some nachos from the vending machine. Go to the whole story next door. I've got a book delivery to pick up anyway. But you said eating healthy was important.
See ya.
Yeah, after lunch. Oh. I can't help but think he was just looking for an excuse to go get some junk food instead. I'd say Naomi definitely fits with Francine's ideals for this arcade. Got a love of these games, and it shows. Giving me her lunch? Me, a total stranger? That's a kindness I don't know if I deserve, but I appreciate it all the same. So, a bento box. I've only seen these in anime. It's cute, and hopefully it's plenty of calories too. It might not be. Armed with a box of health food, I retired to the employees' lounge to get my munch on. Wait, you can't... You're the only one on the floor. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oh well, it's my first day. That's gonna be my excuse. The room where I had my bizarre job interview will suffice for food times. Not much, but a few folding chairs and kitchenette. But it'll do. Utterly famished by this point, I have a seat to unpack my lone lunch. Oh no, we're gonna die. Mer. Incohesive screaming. Cohesive screaming. Await death. Do this. With mind and body screaming wildly, my paralyzed form is unable to move from the vision of terror before me. Half person, half animal waves their appendages in front of me, likely closing in for the kill. This is where we die. Hello, anyone in there? Hold off the head. See? See, nothing to be afraid of. Oh, right, I see. Looks like you stabilized. I was worried I'd scared the life right out of you.
Hey, so I'm sorry if I traumatized you. Really. Can we start over, maybe?
Maybe. I nod my head slowly, although that could just be muscle spasms from being in shock.
I'm Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. I like your fashion. Very bold. And I'm Acrylic.
I'm also Pinky, the Funplex flamingo. It's my secret, yet not so secret identity.
Wink. Oh, what? What the Funplex now? What? This is almost too much to take in. Gavin was a lot. Naomi was off the scales cheerful. I met some really intense people so far.
Did you sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph?
Sure. Me? No.
Oh, I thought you would recognize Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is the mascot of the Funplex after all.
Oh. No, that's not what I meant at all. I mean, I work here.
You work here? Since when?
Today, this morning, to be specific.
Oh, awesome! Welcome to the Funplex.
Oh, she's very dramatic.
Hmm.
I mean, it would have been way cooler if you'd just been so enamored with the chibi flamingo creature plastered on every wall that you had known that you had to know me more. Oh, there we go.
Let's see.
You could have stealthily maneuvered your way through the games, sliding on up to the employees only door. But how did you get the door code?
Ooh.
Of course. You would have collected the password on a piece of paper that fell from Gavin's pocket. You searched your heart and decided that 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed.
Let's see.
Next, you needed to lie in wait for the moment to punch in the secret code just to find me. It just keeps on going and going. Definitely passionate about this fictional scenario. Ashley's got quite the imagination. All right. Is that how I come across people as creepy trespasser? Oh, let's be positive. It's our first day. The way she just takes an idea and runs with it. A lot of people might find that weird, but I kind of dig it. There's a lot of imagination. I wonder if she's a writer or something. She's a flamingo. You know that. And how would you have snuck out, I wonder? I could have helped. But for a price. Ashley finally realizes she's been babbling to herself for a good couple minutes. Oopsie. Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it really that dull here? No, not really. I just crave a different kind of excitement and beeps and boops, screaming children and broken machines. You aren't really painting the best picture here. Oh, geez. I don't mean to be a downer. I just want to move up in the world. Gotta make things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Cosplay? Question mark. As we switch topics, it's like she's a completely different person. Ashley's eyes light up with a smile. Yeah, you know, like dressing up as your favorite video game character. Or sorry, video game or TV character. I love it. So empowering to be able to make your own costume and wear it proudly. It's even better when people recognize what character you are. Empowering? Really? Granted, she has certainly had the power to stop my heart for a few beats.
Yes!
Definitely. You want to try? Got a favorite game character? I can help you make your first cosplay if you want. In fact, I made this one. I think Ashley is pointing to her flamingo costume, but it's a little hard to tell with her hands as feathers. So, Pinky is your creation? Intentionally? Yep. It looks pretty good for my first mascot cosplay, doesn't it? I'd probably stitch my hands together if I tried that. If you're going for terrifying, I don't know heads from tails, but I can appreciate it. Let's be funny. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that. Literally, if I get enough thread running between them. Pretty impressed though. Naomi was going on about craftsmanship of games, and clearly you're digging on craftsmanship of costumes. Aw, thanks. It's nice when your hard work is appreciated. I wear it around the Funplex to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games, and the kids seem to adore it. That makes sense. Although the arcade has been completely dead so far. No crowds to pump or kids to be adored by. Hey, secret between you and me? Ashley motions for me to come closer. She leans in, glances around the room once, and then talks in a hushed tone. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm, and I was giving her an old test drive to make sure it doesn't fall off. Limbs falling off seems bad. Oh, it was. Yesterday I was dancing around with a little girl. Must have been like 5 or 6 max. Anyways, we were next to Showtime stage when she tugged on my arm, and whoosh! Off came the arm. The girl instantly started bawling. Well, at least you were consistently scaring people, and it's not just me.
Nope.
Hey, now. I don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. But enough about me. What about you? So you're Carl's replacement. I guess so. I'm the new floor attendant. I tend the floor. The floor is a thing I'm intending to when I'm not going into cardiac arrest. At least you're funnier than Carl, that's for sure. I can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. He'll be so proud. I assume you've already met Francine, but have you had a chance to meet Gavin and Naomi yet? Yeah, I met them already, although it seems like they aren't too keen on each other. Right? Ashley's eyes roll and lets out a sigh. Wish they'd hurry up and make out already. Yeah? Wait, seriously? So, are they going out? No. But they always bicker like old married couple. Classic anime cliche. The one who fights always ends up together. Mark my words, Acryli. Consider them marked.
Beep beep.
Oh. Beep 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 beep. Acryli. What's that sound? Rat. I set an alarm for when my lunch break was over. Time to get back to the grindstone. I didn't even get a chance to eat.
What? No.
That's no good. Acryli needs her calories. You eat up. I'll go watch the floor. In fact, how about I take over the ticket desk for the next shift? You can do my job and wander the floors a bit. Fair enough, thanks. That seems like a raw deal. I mean, there's nothing going on. We could hang out at our ticket area and eat our food. Whatever. Ashley winks before her face disappears into the dark recesses of the human mask. As I'm wolfing down rice in the shape of a little heart, it occurs to me I didn't actually ponder my first impression of Ashley yet. Let's see. She's pretty amazing. I like her enthusiasm about her art. Ashley's got a lot going on in that head of hers. I just don't understand it. We're gonna be positive. The way Ashley's whole expression changed when she talks about things that she's passionate about just warms my heart. Her beaming energy just lights up the whole room. I wonder if one day I'll be that excited about something. Anyways, with lunch in my belly, break time complete. Second half of my work day begins. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. We can save. Let's see. Well, just read here, just in case it doesn't stop like that. Rolling into the afternoon, the crowd starts to fill out. School is done. Late rising pros are heading out to their arcades of choice. But we're gonna save here. I don't know. Oh, we got some automatic saves. We'll use this empty slot. We'll do this. We'll do in one. There we go. I'm gonna overwrite just in case. Yeah, that'll do it for me tonight because it's what, 12:19 now. So yeah, this is Arcade Spirits. This is our new game series. It's fun. I have to work on my voices. Gonna keep myself hydrated. Yeah, we'll continue with this. I'll probably try to do this as the Monday game for a while. I don't think it's too long, although it is taking a little while to get through it. But I'm sure I'll pick up once we learn about everybody and all that. But yeah, it's fun. Like I said, the demo is on Steam if you want to try it out. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Looney, for hanging out. And yeah, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the chatters. Thank you, chatters. Thank the lurkers. You gotta love the lurkers. Lurkers are love. And of course, the VOD watchers from the future. I hope the future is bright.